Hello, my name is Ruta and you're watching Hair Diary, which also includes Mood Diary. Hair Diary is my challenge, which I am right now on day 23. And today we are actually starting a second section of the book called Out and About. So the previous part of all the hairstyles that we have been doing were called casual, so kind of like a more simple ones. And this one is out and about. So out and about, I guess it's supposed to mean probably a little bit more either sophisticated or kind of suitable for going out. Personally, honestly, like I think it's a personal choice. So whatever rocks your boat in whichever way you feel good in, that's the hairstyle you should go with. So because that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm not going anywhere, or if I'm going somewhere, I'm going in whatever the hairstyle I have on that day. And so far there was no problems. There were no, like any kind of like bits that I would be like, oh, I can't do this because of the hairstyle. If it comes apart towards the end of the day, it comes apart. But making the hairstyle and just kind of like experiencing process of creating it, it's part of what I do here. So today we have hairstyle called Twisted Chignon. It took me a few attempts to kind of like understand what is Chignon. English is not my first language, so sometimes the words from the foreign languages don't sound so obvious to me. But in Lithuania we have this word called Chignonas, so I thought, okay, Chignon. And it is actually pretty simple hairstyle to make. We need a brush, hairband, I have 2, hair grips, I have 4, shine serum, I'm using this, and firm hold hairspray. I'm just using Simple Co-op brand one. Right, so start with completely dry hair. Apply a little shine serum to give your twisted chignon a polished look. Brush all the hair back to 2.5 centimeters inch above the nape of your neck. Gather it tightly and secure the hair with a hairband. Use to if your hair is thick. Okay, I'm gonna do here slight modification. So first of all, I'm gonna apply this shine serum, because this is supposed to prevent flyaways and kind of like when you gather all the hair in one place, it's kind of like looks smoother. So I just used tiny little kind of like a green pea size bubble, and I'll do slight modification on how I do my hair at the front. So I have these tiny little hair that keeps on falling out and sometimes look a bit like a satellite. Well, it's nothing, it's nothing bad, it's perfectly natural, but I like to kind of like keep them sometimes out deliberately. So for anything that kind of needs my hair to be tied back, I like to kind of do this. So I kind of take on both sides a bit of hair. So then those little kind of like a flyaway hair that I have in these places, they have somewhere to belong. So when I do this, then later it doesn't become like little shuffle around here. Okay, so I'm gathering all the hair in one and I'm just basically brushing it with a brush to be put in one place. So it looks like this. The back is difficult to make for me because I can't see what I'm doing, and I can't if there's anything back. So 2.5 centimeters above the nape of the neck is like this, and I'm just gonna secure it with the hairband. which I have. I found the hair bands, they were on the ground, and I'm just checking if my hair look kind of tidy on the back, because with some hairstyles when you do, you know, like plaits, it's okay to have it messy, but with this it has to be smooth. So it looks pretty smooth, and I'm just using 2 hair bands and just securing them tightly. I think for the thicker hair they say they use 2. My hair is pretty thick, but I think there's some really thick hair out there, so I think for that you really need to use 2 minimum. Okay, so it's pretty tightly secured in here. The next step is take the hair that is out of the tail and twist it to the end. Twist it further until the twist bunch up and start to create the bun shape. Wind your twisted hair around the hair band and pin it in place using hair grips. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a little bit more of this shine serum, just because I know my hair, they like to get out of control, and kind of you can find on that bun little bits sticking out. And today this is supposed to be quite elegant look, so I wanted to give it that feel. So I have my ponytail and I'm just twisting it, like normal twist. And now I'm just basically doing this circular motion around, and it's a bun. So I have 4 hair grips. So first I'm securing one side, which I didn't want to let go. Now I'm securing the opposite side where the end bit of my hair was in. Now I'm using another one. I don't know if you can actually make them kind of gripping the thing from underneath to make it look more tidy. Yeah, I think I need one more on the top, because I can see my hair kind of coming out of that little donut shaped bun. So I think I'm just going to use this grip as well. So yeah, and we have twisted chignon, et voila. Right, now actually this been very easy, which is I like. Today's very hot day, very nice day, and I will be using these boho type of gypsy type of earrings because of my dress. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, how about my mood? It's good. Today actually I've been making my first move to the gym, which has opened now, and I really enjoyed it. I only did like maybe 45 minutes, but I feel like, wow, you know, like when the gym was open, I did not really fully appreciate it. So now when it reopened, it's definitely like all of these convenient things that we have to exercise our muscles we don't use. And then, you know, like in my house, we actually constructed almost like a outdoor gym in a balcony with the things, with the TRX, with the rings, with the boxing bag. So yeah, and I've been doing yoga mainly, but it's very you know, like all high opening experience when you don't have this simple feeling like gym, and then you suddenly allowed to go back and it's like, wow, this is luxury, you know what, I'm gonna go. So I've been cycling myself to going back there for the last 3 or 4 days, and now I actually went back there. I didn't overdo it, because what happens when you force yourself to do something, you start hating that thing, you start feeling resentment. So I didn't want to kind of like develop this kind of like a hate towards the gym and forcefulness habit. That's why I just done like 45 minutes, which was which was manageable for me. Also, I managed to have a call with the very old and dear friend of mine, but the connection in the gym was not so great, so it wasn't like really, I was like, I really wanted to finish to really talking about it, but you know, like sometimes when you need to call back each other, like connection keeps on interrupting, it feels like it's better to call back when the things are gonna be calmer in a connection field, so you don't feel that irritability. Yeah, and personally I feel physically better. My tummy is no longer aching. I still feel a slight weakness, but I think that's normal for a females. You know what I'm talking about. At the certain times of your month, it's just natural cycle, hormonal type of mood and condition to be in. And I actually feel pretty harmonious in terms of, you know, like what I'm doing, my achievements, what I managed to do today so far. I had this experiment with bitter melon. I think it's called bitter melon, which me and my sister tried to prepare ages ago. I think it's an Indian dish. And I saw it yesterday in the frozen section in Tesco, and I was like, yeah, let's get this one. I'm gonna try to make it. And I made it for my lunch, and guess what? The bitterness is so bitter that you can barely eat it. But I ate some, didn't eat it all, but I was like, this must be doing miracles for my liver, because liver cleansing and also bladder cleansing products often have a bitter flavor. I don't know exactly what is the material that's causing it, but there's something about it. So I say my mood right now is 9 out of 10. I could be a little bit more, you know what, actually why I'm saying I could be, I'm doing just fine. I wanted to say I could be more energetic, but you know what, considering all things, I'm fine. I'm actually really fine. The weather outside is absolutely like scorching. When I was going to the gym, I felt like in the Sahara. When I was in Egypt, I think, and we went to Sahara desert. Okay, this was not probably the exactly that temperature, but you know, you have this feeling of a hot, dry blast coming to you. So it was a very similar feeling that I felt today. Okay, and I can see that probably need to do my henna soon again. I switched from synthetic type of hair dye into henna during this lockdown period, because my hairdresser of course was not available. So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do it at home, at least I'm gonna use the product, which is a bit risky, but you know, even if it goes terribly wrong, plenty of time to grow it out with this lockdown. So I was using henna, and now I'm doing it probably like once in 6 weeks or something. And actually my hair likes that. I don't want to go for a very dark shades because I'm not sure if it would really kind of wash out, but I like these kind of fiery copper tones, so basically that's what I'm going for at the moment. So that's what is going on with me today. I hope that whatever you are doing, you are having opportunity to enjoy this heat and make a best of it. And also, I have no morale of the day. I just have this wish for you to actually, if you are in UK, they say these hot days are last days in the summer of heat wave. Maybe not, but hey, let's grab this opportunity and let's just enjoy ourselves, indoors or outdoors. I am half indoors, half outdoors, basically indoors with the door open. Right, so that's what's up today, and thank you for your time and attention. I will be seeing you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.